1988 was a season of learning, a year when the Cowboys crawled before they walked, a time when they stretched themselves to their limits, only to see their reach never quite equal their grasp. And the final record fell to 3 wins and 13 losses. The year exacted a harsh toll on the Cowboys and their coach. 1988 was the final season for Tom Landry, the architect of America's team and the only coach in Cowboy history.
The arrogance of Bum Bright, Jerry Jones, and Jimmy Johnson to show up in Dallas before Landry's been told he's fired boggles the mind.
It was the day after at Valley Ranch. New Cowboys owner Jerry Jones was on the phone, taking charge as he promised he would do. Among the items on his agenda were an interview with a New York radio station and a phone conversation with Coach Jimmy Johnson.
I worked real hard today, and I guess it's, 6 o'clock, and we'll be here till probably 3 this morning, tonight, and we're basically working on the details of the acquisition, and not spending any time back here footballing it now.
Meanwhile, on the other side of Valley Ranch, Tom Landry sat in his office, sifting through the past.
You never know how many fouls you have, boy, when you try to clean them out. Gosh, it's amazing.
Landry quietly emptied 29 years of his life into cardboard boxes. He says he's not bitter, change comes with a new owner, and that people will forget him soon. But there's no forgetting a legend. Landry compiled 20 straight winning seasons, 18 trips to the playoffs, and 2 Super Bowl crowns. But life goes on for the Cowboys. The team's mini camp for veterans and free agents is tomorrow. Doctors examined the new players this afternoon, and each player received at no cost jocks and socks, courtesy of Jerry Jones.
I intend to know have an understanding of the cleat situation. I intend to have an understanding of the player situation. I intend to have an understanding of jocks and socks.
Jones brings in a new era, a new philosophy, a new attitude. But will it rival the success of the old guard?
I'm proud to be the head football coach for the Dallas Cowboys. And I'm excited to be the head football coach of the Dallas Cowboys. I know that there could have been better circumstances as far as me coming into this position, but I would hope that people would be as excited about this organization, about this football team as what I am. I look up to a man like Tom Landry. I look up to a man like Tex Schramm. Great people that did fantastic things for not only the Dallas Cowboys, but for the NFL and for the state of Texas.
We need to win. We must win. But we need to win with class, and we need to win in a way that every Dallas Cowboy fan is proud not only of the team, but proud of everyone associated with the team. So that to say our goals are Super Bowls, which is definitive of success, it's beyond that. It's a 10 and 15-year commitment to not only match what we've done in the past, but to make football bigger than life. And I think that's part of what Dallas Cowboys have done.
Have a team that's aggressive on both sides of the ball. We'd like to have a team that's known as a physical football team, not necessarily a finesse.
54th Annual National Football League Selection Meeting is now in session. First choice, first round, Dallas Cowboys.
Now, I can't imagine that this is going to be more than about a 3-minute call. I mean, the phone companies aren't going to make a lot on this one because the Cowboys made it official 2 days ago.
Cowboys select Troy Aikman, quarterback, UCLA. Next up, the Green Bay Packers.
And so it is now officially official, if you will. Troy Aikman is a member of the Dallas Cowboys, though he was signed and sealed delivered a couple days ago. Transferred from Oklahoma to UCLA, first-team All-American last year, completing 64% of his passes, 23 touchdown passes a year ago, 209 completions in 2 years with UCLA, threw for almost 5,300 yards, 41 touchdown passes with only 17 interceptions. Troy Aikman wasn't asked to throw long a lot in the UCLA system, which might be some sort of a question as he goes to the professional ranks and becomes a member of the Dallas Cowboys. With me here at There is Troy Aikman, is with the commissioner, Pete Rozelle, right now, and holding up the...
Shows him, of course, he's still hanging around on the roster. But we're talking about Troy Aikman and making it official today, and there really was never any doubt, Coach Jimmy Johnson with us, that you were going to make him your choice.
Well, there was no question in our mind for the simple reason, you know, we've known Troy for a long, long time. He's a class individual. I think he's a very talented individual, and we looked at the long range. We looked at the future of the Dallas Cowboys and what player was going to have the greatest impact for a long time, and we really feel like that this year, Troy Aikman, without question in our mind, was the player that we needed and the player that could have such a positive influence on our club.
The Dallas picture is really more of a puzzle, made up of a new owner, a rookie coach, and not one, but two rookie quarterbacks. And the big question now is, can the Cowboys put those pieces together and recapture that big, deep pride?
Michael, you're as late as I am.
Coach Jimmy Johnson has been everywhere, doing everything, working nonstop to bring his hands-on style into the NFL.
I think the Dallas Cowboys, in this situation, at this time, needed some enthusiasm.
Who's going to jump out here and do something good for us? Danny Noonan! Danny Noonan, jump
That's our style, that's our personality, and that's the only way I know how to coach.
You're still going to keep grinding.
After practice, there are long hours and meetings with serious choices to make. Johnson has brought in many new faces to help, but make no mistake, he makes the tough calls.
If it's made today, then I'd say he is out. I mean, he is out as far as us, you know, us planning on him contributing at all.
The biggest challenge before Johnson is getting his rookie quarterbacks up to speed. To do that, Johnson brought in offensive coordinator David Schuler from the Dolphins and longtime quarterback coach Jerry Rome to teach Walsh and Aikman the new language of the NFL.
Weak safety up the gut with a 9, blitz coverage.
Now just remember, past 117, if you're going to throw the quick post, boy, you got to really get around fast.
We're just a bunch of young babies trying to learn a man's game, and right now you know, things have gone well for us, but we know there's going to be hard times, there's going to be good times, and we just got to stick together.
We've got a lot of confidence in our players, especially at quarterback. I have no choice but to be confident. When you've got $14 million invested, you better be behind it or go home.
For now, the game plan is back to basics, hard work, and a college spirit the Cowboys have never seen.
I don't know what a normal NFL team does. You know, we're going into uncharted waters right now, and we're just coaching the way we always coach, and we're doing the things the way we've always done them.